Hello there. Greetings, internet friends. If the film was a ship, then the captain of the ship would be the director. If the film was an orchestra, then the conductor of the orchestra will be the director. In pre-production, which we are now, he's doing a lot of work that people don't really see. It's not just show up to set and shoot. You have to do tons and tons of planning. So we're gonna go see what our director is doing right now. So Brett, tell me about yourself.
I'm Brett Varvel. I'm a writer, actor, and a director. Been making movies for about 15 years, and last several years been primarily focusing on acting and directing.
First thing I want to talk about is what is your pre-production process as a director? What do you do?
So in my opinion, the pre-production process could arguably be considered the most important process of making a movie. Because if I come into day one of production, I'm not prepared, I don't have a vision, I don't know what I'm doing, somebody needs a leader. They need somebody to say, well, this is the plan, this is where we're going. And if the director's not doing that, somebody will take that position. And that's when the film begins to be made by a committee, and that's where the story falls apart. And so a lot of my time in the beginning stages with when it's just me and the script, I'm trying to find that vision. I'm trying to find, how am I gonna tell this story? And so I spend a lot of time thinking through stylistically how I wanna shoot the movie. Not just developing a shot list, but also diagramming every single shot that is going to be in the movie, that we have a plan and a purpose for every angle that we're going to be filming. So a lot of my time on set exists because of all the preparation that I've done, months in advance and weeks in advance of leading up to this moment. And so, being right now and a couple weeks away from rolling cameras, we're putting all the finishing touches on everything, and I really just want to step on set and spend time with the actors, spend time with the crew, make sure they have what they need. That I'm leading the charge, not in a dictatorship way, but really the way that Jesus led when he served here on earth, giving up himself. And that's really what I believe my role is as director.
Tell us about the message of the story.
So Treasure Lies follows the story of Sean Peterson. He's an 18-year-old kid. He's getting ready to graduate high school. He lives in a lower middle-class family, and life is kind of hard for them as far as financially. They don't really have much. This kid's faith is tested through an unexpected windfall of events. The movie kind of centers around Matthew chapter 6, where Jesus is preaching the Sermon on the Mount, and he comes into the latter part of chapter 6, and he starts talking about storing up for yourself treasures in heaven. Basically, the concept is where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Foundation that we have in the story. Yes, it's told through a humorous tale. It's funny. It's not a tearjerker. You probably won't need to bring tissues to this movie, but you're gonna laugh, but you're also gonna be challenged and you're gonna be inspired at the same time. The entertainment industry is a nasty business. And what I have found is that the fear of man can become an idol. At the end of the day, my life's work, whether I'm working on a Christian project or a secular project, is to glorify the Lord and to make his name known through the nations, through the art of film. Because I maintain that as the call of my heart and the heartbeat of my life. My treasure is found in Jesus and not in what this world has to offer or the accolades or anything else.
Brett, thank you so much. You can get back to shot designer now.
Yeah, let's go back to my cave.
Well, there you have it. There's so much pre-production that the director does that we never see on camera. And it's really nice to see somebody who's just so passionate and alive about what they do. And if you are as passionate about the message of this story as I am, then you should like and subscribe and share and heart and do all the internet things, because internet things are cool and you want to share this with all your internet friends, so please do that. Share the love.